what is your best Mother's Day memory?
I think I'm just getting to those years. In the early years when I had Mother's Day, like you kind of need a break because they're so little and it's so much labor. And people always hate hearing that when you were like, I kind of want a day away. And my husband knew me and he was like, go do something by yourself to come up for air. And people were like, I can't believe you want to be away from your kid on Mother's Day. And I was like, do you have kids?
Do you want
one? But now I'm to the point where they're getting so fun that I see now why some people were judgy about that. Because now I just love, like, we had a birthday the other day, and this is probably what we'll do for Mother's Day, is we bake. So we get in there and they give, Mama, where's my apron? And then they pull out everything from onion goggles to spatulas because they want tools. And I'm like, we're probably not going to need the onion goggles today, but go ahead and put them on. So, but they got matching aprons. It's so fun. And they climb up to the counter and I've taught them how to level and measure and they love it. They're like, Mama, let's make. Not bake. Mama, let's make. So it's really cute.
You know, we wanted to contribute to your happy Mother's Day memory, so watch this little, actually on that big monitor right there, watch your special message.
It's Mother's Day, so what do we want to say to Mama? Sandra, go first.
I love you. I'm gonna miss my and thank you for being my best mama. Thank you for giving me a treat. Thank you for going to property.
That was very sweet. Alec, you're next.
Thank you for giving me cookie.
Caleb, what about you? What do you want to say to Mama?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama. We love you so much.
We love you so much.
Everything's about food. Isn't that adorable? And Papa's name is Max. Thank you, Max, for being our little secret field producer. I want to know, instead of the best Mother's Day, I want to know what's the worst Mother's Day you've ever had.
So my worst Mother's Day, first of all, I want to start by saying Happy Mother's Day to my mom, because that is
Good job.
Because that one might be an issue. So sometimes when you're on TV, you say things and you don't have a filter.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever done that before, Rachel.
Really?
Yeah.
To me,
No.
It'll happen to me and her before the end of the season.
Okay, good. So I'm not the
I
only
think
one.
it already did happen
So,
several times.
I was sitting on Good Morning America on Mother's Day, and I was not a mom, and clearly the first person you think of on Mother's Day is your own mother, whether you have kids or not. So it was going around the table, and they said, we're going to say one word when you think of your mom. And everyone goes around the room, and they had beautiful words that in your TV life, like if you were on like, you know, I don't know, the Brady Bunch, you'd say some of these words. And I'm looking at them because when you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it honestly. I didn't know it was coming. I get around the room and
I'm laughing at it.
I love my mom.
But I know you.
Yeah, and relationships are complicated.
Yes.
So I came around the room and I looked back and it was like George, Robin, Amy Robach. And I looked and I was like, those are the words you guys are coming up with? And they go, why? What would your word be? And it kind of hit me how that was coming off. And I was like, oh, like something, like you could see and like they're laughing at me. So I right away call my mom because I know right when we go
You
to commercial.
couldn't think of a nice word to say.
Well, and it wasn't, these words were gorgeous. They were Hallmark words. And depending on the day, it wasn't a Hallmark day. And so I literally got off the phone. And I thought, I know she's watching. She doesn't miss anything. So I call home and my dad's on the phone. He's like, hey, is Mom there? And he's like, she's busy. And I said, Dad, what's wrong? And he was like, Sarah, maybe you should just try back later. So
Getting the silent treatment.
eventually we talk, and she's like, can't you just help yourself? Sometimes you just speak to the next year. The year passes, on air again on Mother's Day, and they go, so let's all wish our mothers a happy Mother's Day. I was like, yeah, and I better say that this year, because I got in trouble last year.
You had all year to prep for that.
Call home. Dad,
Guess
where's
who's
Mom?
busy?
Guess who's busy?
Guess who's
Mom,
busy?
2 years in a row.
All right, you have a chance now. Make it up. What's the word?
No, she's going to be so mad right now. This is the third year I'm selling her out on TV.
What's your mom's name?
Sandra. So I named my daughter after her.
She named her daughter after you.
Yeah. I always say a mom is the biggest influence, better and worse.
That is the Mother's Day gift that keeps on giving
See,
the
Mom?
child name
I gave you a baby.
after you. She gave you a baby. Yes.